YouTuber Hachiroku24 designed the LEGO set 21342, the Insect Collection. The insect collection consists of a few insects that he designed, and today we'll be seeing how the design process has changed, altered, or kept and improved some of the insects that he created. So, let's get right into it. So these are the insects in the insect collection that are finally now built. I'm going to go through each of them separately and see how the design processes have changed them or have improved them, and just go over them overall. The main attraction of the first build that we have here is the blue Morpho butterfly. What's interesting about this set is that most of the insects that are introduced here are decently size accurate to its real counterparts. The blue Morpho butterfly grows about 5 inches long, and in this set it is just a little bit over 5 inches, but they can grow from 3 to 7 inches, so it is quite accurate. What we also have here is sort of a little bee or wasp. It's not really introduced much in the set, but it was in the original idea submission, and it's nice to have it be included instead of just completely kicked out of the 3. The blue Morpho butterfly has been improved upon since its original submission, and I do really like how the gradient goes from the darker to the lighter cyan, but the wings are a bit thicker, but you know, no one really looks at it from this angle anyways, so it's quite a beautiful build, and I do really like the plants that are also included. The second build that we have here is the Hercules Beetle. It's named after the Roman demigod. Yes, Roman, not Greek, because Greek would be Hercules. And it's identified by its amazing strength and its ability to utilize its prothorax horn to defend for a mate. So what we have here is just a lot of posability, a little bit more than what we have with the Morpho butterfly. So what we have here is sort of the ability to move the head, and it kind of just, you know, defines it a bit more from the horn. And you also get a cool thing that you can do is to be able to close the two elytra that are here by removing the wings here. Now, since beetles have, you know, as you can tell, 2 wings, these thinner, weaker ones, and the stronger elytron, you can't really do that with Lego as it just is too thick. So what you do here is you close these, and now you have a Hercules Beetle that is not in flight. So if I can just put this back on, you can have just a walking Hercules Beetle. What's also cool in this section is that you can see the larva of a Hercules Beetle represented by croissant pieces, and it's just really nice. If I can put this back on, there we go. Last but definitely not the least section that is in the set is the Chinese Mantis. I think this is supposed to be a male Chinese Mantis, which kind of puts off the size thing a little bit because they usually grow up to like 4 to 5 inches, and 5 inches is already larger for the females. But if this is a male, judging by the color, it's a bit too big. But I do really like the amount of posability that the section in the set has, because the joints are just like a lot, like for the legs and for the arms. I actually had a Chinese Mantis once, and from what I can tell, I think if this was a female, the wings here are kind of swapped, so this would have been brown and this under part would have been green. But if it's male, I think it's a bit too big, but I do really love the posability. The eyes just have so much character, unlike with the other two. The face is just really prominent, and you can angle the antennae, and it's just overall just a great set. But what we also have here is the last and final insect of the original insect collection, which was the ladybug. And well, I mean, it's accurate in size, it's just that it's kind of sad to see that it's just so small now. But hey, at least now basically all of them have really size accurate builds. If I had to order them from which one I like the most, I'd say the Chinese Mantis is probably my favorite, as well I had one myself, and I just really like how they really made the face just look like a real mantis would. I really like how the clip used for the mouth here is, and just really how the eyes are just so prominent. And then I'd probably go with the Hercules Beetle, as it just has so much character. You can tell that this is a formidable beetle with all the body armor and the exoskeleton. And the butterfly, although it's pretty, is probably my 3rd favorite. And finally, yeah, the bee and the ladybug. Yeah, they just
there wasn't much they could do. I mean, they are really small in real life, and it's not worth making a whole stand for them, so I guess they just kind of got incorporated into there. One thing I did really like was the building experience. It just had so many different pieces, and the instruction manuals all had different titles and covers, and the back also had just like a diagram of all of them. Another thing is that they all have like an over-encompassing book that just like has like all the information and all the pieces and stuff. It's all just really cool, and you can also know more about the insects that are in the set, and including the original designs. It's kind of sad to see the honeybee and the ladybug get kind of just like sidelined, but hey, I mean, it's size accurate, I guess. So overall, I'd say this is a worthy set to get, as you could always get it for discount like how I did. But yeah, it's really good for like display, and you can just pose a lot of this. And like some of these, like the Hercules Beetle, I did not expect to just get like this much posability with things like the head. And yeah, I just really like it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.